Fantastic Four. In lieu of the movie coming out, right, I'm just going to go over the importance. Because without this team, we wouldn't have what we know today as Marvel and the continuity and everything coming together in that universe. This was the start. So before Marvel, they were Atlas Comics. And this was during the golden age of comics, is when they were Atlas Comics. Known for science fictions, westerns, teens drama, horror, things of that nature. And after the golden era, they started to take a hit. They weren't getting read as much, they weren't getting bought as much. And then the GOAT Stan Lee came along. And thus Atlas became Marvel, and he was tasked with figuring it out. And so there's like two different parts, right? He created the comic in his words. He created something that he himself would want to read. You got superheroes, but the big thing around it was family. He wanted something people could relate to, the bickering, the arguing, the loving, the care and compassion that families have and most can relate to. But then I've also heard, and I'm sure it plays a part, it was kind of an answer to Justice League, because DC had been running, superheroes for a while at this point, and they were successful within that, and then they had the superhero team. And another huge thing, which was new, they didn't have secret identities, they were celebrities, they didn't wear masks, and this formula worked, and Fantastic Four saw insane success. Also, fun fact, these are not the first superheroes from what became Marvel. Back in 1939, which eventually became Atlas, which became Marvel, there was Timely Comics, and they had a series called Marvel Comics. And within that, you had the Human Torch, different alias, you had Namor, the Submariner, and you had Captain America. Now, those comics and that story are no way tied into this or anything that this became. And for reference, this was in 1961.